Hello, I'm going to do the Aquarius energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate, and if it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, so we're going to look at what you may possibly be struggling with, or past energy. We're going to look at current energies, what you may possibly need to look at, and then future energies for future energies possibly to come for you. All right. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, the link is down below. Okay, so these two cards popped out. We have the World card and we have the Two of Swords. And then we have the Ace of Wands. All right, current energies, we have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Future energies, we have the Hierophant, which is Taurus. We have the King of Wands. And then we have the Lovers, which is Gemini. Bottom of the deck, oh, look at that. You got the Nine of Cups, Aquarius. So for overall energy, we have the Nine of Cups, and that's that wishes and that dreams. What do you want? What are your goals? Where do you are you focusing on those? Are you making those happen? I feel like that's sort of the overall energy. For what you may possibly be struggling with, we have the World card, we have the Two of Swords, and we have the Ace of Wands. So I feel like it was you're trying to make a decision on what it is that you want to do. You were struggling with a decision. I almost feel like you were pulled in two different directions. I feel like you wanted to do one thing, but you felt pulled to do another thing, and I felt like you were in the middle of something. And that's what you were struggling with, And that may be this here, is you're trying to find that balance between these two things, that you feel stuck in the middle of something, and you're I almost feel like maybe you were doing this for a while, that you were feeling you were in the middle between two things. Maybe it was trying to make a relationship work, and it was trying to work on your career, or maybe it was between two different people. Maybe it was between what it is that you want, what it is that your partner wants. But I feel with this current energy here, you're kind of taking a step back, especially with the Seven of Pentacles, is you're kind of thinking about things, and you're like, I feel like you're kind of questioning, like, what is your happiness? You're trying to find that balance between these two things that you feel stuck in between, and you're trying to find that balance, but it's almost like you're thinking, okay, there might be one thing, I may have to walk away from something, I feel that you're tired of being pulled in two different directions. For future energies, we have the Hierophant, the King of Wands, and the Lovers. So I feel like it's kind of you thinking about what is most important to you within a relationship, and then coming into this Nine of Cups energy and trying to figure that out. But finding that clarity, because I almost feel like with the King of Wands is finding that clarity, but also focusing on what gives you that strength, what gives you that stability, because the Hierophant is like that strength and that stability and that grounding energy, and what makes you feel safe and what makes you feel good, and what is it that you want to focus on, especially with that Nine of Cups there. So we have the Magician, and then we have the Infinity sign, which is individual empowerment, and it's everlasting love, but it's also that he has his hands around the Wands, the Cups, the Pentacles, and the Swords, and it's like you're in control. Like you have to believe that you're in control, that maybe you are giving your power to someone else, or you're giving your power to this situation, and you have to realize that you're in control, right? that you're the one that can make things happen. Sometimes we have to handle and we have to deal with difficult situations. But the reason why we do that is because we need to let some things go. That because I just feel that you're really exhausted. I feel like you're just tired of being stuck in the middle, that you've tried it for as long as you could. You're trying to find that balance. You can't seem to find that. And that there's some adjustments and some changes and some things that need to be done, because I feel like it's just become too heavy on you. Look at this. We have the Nine of Cups again. You have two Nine of Cups, and I feel like it's you kind of coming into that energy of what's important to you. If people will focus and put energy on those things that are important to them, that they will find a way to make things happen. If it's something that's important to them, you will find a way to make it happen. And I feel like that's you. It's like you're finding that way to make things happen that are your Nine of Cups. And I feel like there's something that you have to walk away, that you can't be in the middle of this, that there's going to have to be some sort of compromise. You're going to have to walk away from something. And I feel like you're trying to figure out, okay, where do I make this adjustment? Where do I make these cutbacks? And we have Five of Pentacles, which is a temporary hardship. So this is just temporary, but I feel like it's a big decision that you have to make. But I feel like, you know, your eye on the prize is this Nine of Cups. Then we have the Knight of Cups. So it could be reaching out to someone, connecting with someone, talking with someone. Maybe it's communicating with your partner, and it's saying, okay, we need to work through this. I've had this burden on my back. I've had all this, I feel like I'm carrying all of the load. And maybe it's like we need to have more of a compromise in this situation. I need you to carry some of the load for me. I need you to carry some of the responsibility. I need you to carry on some things, whatever that is that you feel you need to talk about. And then I feel like it's a new way of you being within this relationship, because you're like, hey, instead of me taking on the burden, me taking all the responsibility, me having to do everything, that we need to, spread this, like we need to share this. And I feel like this is kind of a new direction that you take in a relationship. But this could also represent the relationship that you have within yourself. And you're like, hey, I need to look out for myself. I need to focus on my Nine of Cups. I need to figure out how can I delegate some of these wands that I have on my back to other people, so that I'm not having to carry all of this load because it's becoming too much. And then I have to look out for myself, that, I can't keep doing this forever. I can't keep being in this energy forever. I can't be stuck in between forever. I can't keep doing that. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like pages are young, new energy. And I feel like you're feeling happy. You're feeling excited. You're feeling better because you're taking action to make these changes. You're letting go of what it is you need to let go of. And you're focusing on your two Nine of Cups. You're focusing on you, okay? What's important to you? Maybe, you're always giving to others. You're always giving to the other person. And you're like, okay, I like doing that. I appreciate doing that, but it's also draining me. And I need to look out for me. I need to make some decisions that are best for me and some choices that are best for me to lighten the load, right? With the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. You're carrying a lot on your back. But it's time to I feel like you're ready to make some changes and change things up. All right. I feel like let's get a fortune reading card here and close out with that. Sometimes we just feel like we have to be responsible for everything, and we put too much on our own shoulders, and we put too much on ourselves. And I feel like sometimes we really need to take a look at that and see if there are some adjustments or some changes that we can make. All right, I'm not going to... Especially with these two Nine of Cups here, I feel like it's kind of saying, focus on your goals. What is it that you want? What is your Nine of Cups? Cracker, positive energy surrounds you, love, joy, and good fortune awaits. And I feel like that's because you're making those changes, you're making those choices, plus you have those two Nine of Cups that are around you. So I feel like, it's, maybe you were always putting those Nine of Cups on the back burner, but I feel like now those Nine of Cups want to come out, and it's time for you to focus on those. And these are the choices and the things that you're looking at and the decisions that you're coming to. All right. Lots for you to think about, but I know that you'll be able to work through this because, again, remember that with this magician energy that you're in control, right? That you're in control, that you can handle the situation, that you can do it. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.